everybody, it's Ryan here from LegitFit. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to set up your account from start to finish. So the first thing to do when you're actually setting up is of course to sign up. So we're going to click up the top right hand button there, the sign up button. Once you've that clicked, you're going to start filling out some of the information here. So if you want to start doing that there now. One last thing before you start entering these details is to make sure that you select the account type as professional. Okay, so once you have all that information in there, you're ready to go. So let's click the create your account button down the bottom. Okay, so now that's brought you to the clients page here, and as you can see it's asking you to verify your email address. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go onto our email that we signed up with, and we're going to look for that email. So as you can see here, we have the email that has come in from LegitFit, just asking me to verify my email address. Let's click on that, and it'll bring us back to LegitFit, and now we don't have that verify email notification. Okay, so that's done. Now we're ready to add clients, but first and foremost, we need to do two things. Now I can see that some of the functionality is actually locked on the platform, and that's because we're on the freemium package here. But the pro package is actually free for 30 days, so I'm actually going to try it out to see whether or not it suits my business. Click down the bottom left there to find out more. That'll bring up this window here. And we're going to enter in our card details and press start free trial now. There's no commitments or minimum terms, you can cancel any time. This is just to make the process frictionless as you go from your free subscription onto your paid version. So the next step is actually setting up the settings. You can see some information about your account here, and you can fill out some more information here. So we have most of it filled in already. What we are going to fill in, however, is the business location, so where we're working out of. And we're also going to fill in the times that we work. So for me, my first session is at 8, so I'm going to say open 7 a.m. and my last is at 9, so I'm going to say closes at 10 p.m. So next I'm going to enter some payment information. This is basically so that we can accept payments into our account from our clients when they book in online. So to do that, we need to enter the following 3 details. First is your date of birth, then is the location, so it's either your home address or your business's address, and then finally your IBAN. Once you've done that, click the save details button, and that'll give you the all green so that you're ready to receive payments. Then finally on the settings page is notifications, so you can turn on or off notifications. I suggest that you leave them all on initially until you get comfortable with the platform, and then you can decide which ones to turn on or off. So now that we've done that, we're going to create our first package. To do this, you want to know what kind of packages you have or that you want to create first and foremost, so work those out on a sheet of paper or something, and then once you're ready, you can populate all the information here. So this first package, I'm going to call it PT Gold. I'm going to categorize it as personal training, and then the description I'm going to show it to my clients. So it's a one-to-one personal training session, and it's going to be 8 weeks and 2 sessions per week. So I'm going to show this package to all my clients because I want all of them to be able to see it so that they can pay for it. I'm going to set the quantity to 2 sessions per week multiplied by 8 weeks. So it's going to be 16 sessions, and I'm going to set the duration to 8 weeks so that it expires after those 8 weeks. Finally, I'm going to put in the price charge as €200. This little info button down here will show you exactly what the processing fees of the payments are and what you will receive into your bank. And you'll be able to see that now in your packages. Your clients on their login will also see the packages section and will be able to purchase your packages online here. But if you want to assign them and take cash, you can also do that by clicking on the package in question, assigning the package to a client, and then recording the cash payment. At any time, you can also disable the package, and you just do that through the modal as well. Down the bottom then you can see who has purchased a package from you, what the start date of the package is, what the end date, how much they've paid for it, and then the remaining time or remaining sessions that are on that package as well. So I'm going to give you a quick run through of the payments. Obviously we don't have any information here, but this is the payments page. You can see the information as an analytic chart view, or you can see it as a list view at the bottom. You can do the same with the bookings, again with the chart on the top and then the list view at the bottom. Just like the payments page, if you use the filters, you can do a lot more analysis. But now we're going to go to the timetable and create our first session. So to create a session, you can either click the Add Session button up the top right hand corner, or you can click and drag on a slot that you want to create a session. So as you can see here, I've created the slot 11th of the 6th, 2019 from 6 to 7. I'm going to create it as a PT session. The description, again, just for my client to see it. I'm going to make it available to one client, so only one person can book in. The location information is already done in the settings. With regards to payment, I'm actually going to require payment because I don't want anybody to book in without paying up front. So I'm going to charge this a bit more than what it would cost if you bought a package. This will motivate people to actually buy the packages then. And I'm going to accept people who have packages. So I'm going to turn on the PT Gold. So anybody who has a pass, when the payment is required, it'll just prompt them to use one of their passes. So next I'm going to select who sees a session. So again, I want everybody to be able to see it so that they can book in with me. And then the category is personal training. And I'm going to color code it green this time. Once that's done, I'm going to click the Create Session button. Of course, you don't want to do this every time for every slot. So you can click on the session, click the Copy button here, and then paste it into all the slots that have the same session. So all of these sessions now show the same information. It's a PT, it's a one-to-one, available to one person, it accepts certain packages and all that kind of information. But if you do want to edit it, you can click Edit Session. So for instance, with this one, I'm going to edit it. I'm going to deny passes now. And I'm going to color it blue. So now you can see this is blue. And just to show you that it is changed, it doesn't accept passes, I'm filtering it by packages up here at the top. So I'm going to unfilter it again, and it's going to show up, and that's perfect. So you can obviously view your sessions in different methods. There's month view, there's day view, but obviously week view is probably the one that will be used most, and that's the default one. Just another thing with copying sessions, you can also copy in the same slot if you have 2 PT spaces in the same slot, or you can copy from week to week also. Just make sure you click the end copy up the top right hand corner. One final thing with the timetable, this just shows you the current time. So anytime you go off it and go back on, that little orange line will show you the exact current time. So there you go again. Then you have the grayed out times which you've set in your settings. Now the last thing I'm going to do is actually add my first client. So I have my settings set up, my packages are set up, and my timetable is set up. So now my clients are ready to come on board. First thing I would do is to share the link with them that I'm going to put at the bottom of the description of this video. This link will show them a very similar tutorial, but for their side it's about 5 minutes long, and just shows them the whole process from signing up to booking in to cancelling, etc. So when I'm adding a client, I just need to put in their first name, last name, and then email address, and then just click confirm. This will send them out an email and invite them to the platform. So next I'm going to show you how to add a client to a session if they don't want to book in themselves online. So you just click on the session that they want to book into, click this little icon over here, enter the client's name, and record the payment type. So whether it's cash or whether they have a package, and then confirm, and that will log them into that session. The final section then is the messaging page. You can go on here and send messages to your clients, of course, use emojis, etc. And lastly, what I'm going to show you here is just for support from us. If you do have any questions or queries about the platform, click the LegitFit logo at the top left-hand corner. That will bring you to the marketing pages. Then down the bottom right, you have this little message icon, and you can send us messages there, which will link up to our phone. If you want to give us a call, you can also call us with the phone numbers down below. The top one there is mine and the bottom one is Ian. So to get back into the platform then, again, it's just clicking up the top right hand corner on the name and that'll bring you back to the dashboard. So that's pretty much it. You're all set up. If you do need any help or support, do feel free to give us a shout, and we hope this tutorial has helped.